Hello folks and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. I've just literally woken up, so I've not been up that long. But I just wanted to do a quick video for my pets at home haul that I did last week, I think it was. I went to Pets at Home, just grab a few bits and stuff for my dwarf hamster. So yeah, here we go. Hello folks and welcome back. Hope you're all well, staying safe out there. It is a bit crazy at the moment. Still, we've just been delivered some face masks for ready for when I do eventually go out of town and onto public transport. Because on the 15th of June it is compulsory here in the UK to wear a face mask on public transport, so I don't know whether that's like that everywhere else in the UK, but in the UK it is compulsory to wear one, and you must wear one. And they said that drivers will be selling face masks as well, for £1 I think it is, 50p for a face mask, while on public transport. I went out yesterday and there was a couple of buses that passed me, and there were like signs and stuff in like windows and on the seats. So I'm actually pretty much looking forward to going out of town, because I've not been out of town for like a good 3 months due to everywhere like being shut and stuff. So I'm looking forward to getting back to Primark and stuff, and Primark have been tweeting me and stuff over Twitter and stuff, so that makes me even more looking forward to going, really. So I just wanted to do like a haul video, what I got from Pets at Home. As you know, I'm not sure what many of you know, but we've had hamsters for like a few years now, and we got 2 dwarf hamsters not last year, it was a couple of years ago. They lived for about 3-4 years, and they passed away because they died on 2 separate nights. So mine was the first to pass away. I found him in his cage, and there was a bit of a smell coming from the cage, and wondered, because I hadn't seen him for a few days, and I wondered, where is he? So I looked in the cage, and he like wasn't there. He was inside the cage, but he was buried underneath all the wood shavings and stuff, and I uncovered him in just the smell coming from the cage. And but I have kept his old cage for my new hamster that I've got now. So, but I did like deep clean it and everything to make sure it's all clean and the smell wasn't there, and because there was like flies and stuff inside the cage, but now there isn't, because my new hamster was like a little bit like more sanitary, really. So I did disinfect the cage thoroughly before I went out and got my new hamster. But I think it was like 2 days after my hamster passed away that I went out to get another one. Or I think it was like the day after, because it's just something about hamsters that keeps you sane. It's keeping me sane like through lockdown and stuff, just to like be able to you know, like take care of my own hamster and stuff, and it does keep me sane. And I've had him for like, I think got him late January, I think it was. Yeah, it must have been late January. So like, what is that? February, March, April, May, June. 5 months. Just coming up to, this is the 6th month now that I've had him. But he's a really good hamster. So I'm gonna take you guys through the haul now, and sort of talk about how to care for your hamster if you ever get one. They are really good pets to have. They're super friendly as well. Our other 2 hamsters before this, they used to bite us a lot, and then we had to also wear gloves on our hands, because the bites, they weren't just little one, they did make your hands bleed. So they were a little bit too aggressive, and then we had to separate them as well because they kept fighting with each other, and we had to go back to Pets at Home and get another cage and stuff like that. So it was mad. But this hamster that I've got now is really friendly, and I think the first night when I got him, he was like the size of my hand. He was really chubby, but now he's lost a bit of weight, and I've noticed he's started to put a little bit of weight back on. I'm not sure whether that's normal for hamsters, but he has started to put a little bit of weight back on. So here we go. I'm going to take you through the haul now, and then afterwards I'm going to talk about how to care for a hamster. I'm going to put my phone in the charger because my arm is hurting whilst holding the phone up. So yeah, here we go, folks, and hope you enjoy. So the first thing that I went to Pets at Home for originally was to get some Harry Hamster taster mix. This is the one that I always get for my George, my hamster, because it's called George, because it's really nice. As it says there, it does encourage natural foraging, and then obviously it's Tiny Friends Farm as well, which is really good. And then if you look on the back, it's got all the nutrients and stuff on it that you need to know. And then obviously it doesn't. I don't think it tells you the out-of-date date on it, but this stuff is really good for dwarf hamsters. My hamster loves it. He has got it in his bowl at the moment. Because he had to get him a big ceramic bowl because he kept kicking his food everywhere. So he has got it in his bowl at the moment. So yeah, it's got everything in it. It's got like nuts and bits of dried like biscuits and like sort of like vegetable type things. It's really nice, and yeah. So that's one of the first things that I got from Pets at Home, because I did need some food. I was running a bit low on that. So yeah. On to the next. The next thing that I got was this sawdust small bale. Now I've got that sawdust there that I use because I get that from Home Bargains, which is like £2 from Home Bargains. But sometimes you see all like bits of like big chunks of wood that's not properly like cut up properly, but it's really good, this stuff. It smells really nice. And then I thought I'd get this small bale just to put on top of the wood shavings, because it just makes the whole bedding like softer for the hamsters. So I put that on first. I put a good thick layer of that on at the bottom, just like starting from there, so it goes up to there, and then I put this on over the top, which is really fine. It's like sand, this stuff. It's nice and soft in your hands as well. And as you can see, it says it's absorbent, biodegradable as well. And then I didn't realise this, but it says it is for a Syrian hamster and a gerbil and a mouse, but it works all the same. Really, it just does the job all the same, really. So yeah, that's the second thing that I got. The third thing that I got, well, I was looking around the store and I just wanted something different for him to be able to chew on it, but we took this out of his cage last night. Don't know what's got that on it, but as you can see, he has been sort of nibbling on it. You can just see the teeth marks there where he's been nibbling on it. I just wanted something different for him to chew on, so it's this carrot. Should I focus? There we go. It's this carrot. It's got like nuts in it and like bits of like dried up other stuff. I can't remember what it says, but it's really good for hamsters because like the nutrients and stuff in it, which obviously hamsters need to be able to like live and get all the nutrients and sugars and fibres and stuff that they need to be able to And the thing with food as well, if you get the right one, it does help with sort of like hair growth and stuff, and just keeps the fur nice and clean. So that's the second thing that I got. And then I got a packet of, well, the first thing that I got was these. They're like little biscuit type things in the shape of rabbits. I don't know if you can see it properly. You put it in the shape of a rabbit. They're like these little biscuits, and then I've got some of these as well, which are like carrot sticks type things, and you obviously got like different ones. And then I saw these. This is the stuff that I would keep all the snacks in. I saw these and thought, why not? Because I watch a YouTuber that does like hamster hauls and runs her own pet store and stuff. If you want to go and check it out, I'll post her link to her channel in my description below, so you guys can go check it out. I watch it every time she uploads. These are, I thought I'd get some because he likes these. I've got a couple in his cage at the moment, and he has been eating on them quite a bit. So I thought I might as well just get one because they were quite long. The stems on them were quite long, so I thought I'd get one and just, you know, put it in his cage and see how he gets along with it. So the other thing that I've got, this is his little bowl with his mind the wood shavings over there, but this is his little bowl that I got from Pets at Home. It's only like £2. Just wanted something, a nice ceramic dish to put his like treats in and stuff. I've been meaning to get one, but I finally got one from Pets at Home. Excuse me. So yeah, this is what keep all his little treats and stuff. The stuff that I just showed you, the little rabbits. We just have to break them up because they're quite big. But he does sit in this quite a lot, and it's a really, it's really good quality. I just had to take it out because I'm not sure whereabouts he is at the moment. I think he's still asleep, but this is the bowl that will keep it in. It's only £2 this. I'm going to put all the prices of the stuff on screen so you guys can go and check it out. The Pets at Home do encourage you to buy online now due to this thing that's going on in the world, this pandemic. So they do encourage you to buy online, but sometimes you have to wait in the queue online. So I just thought, because I didn't think Pets at Home was open, but obviously it was, because obviously people need to get the pet stuff and pet food and stuff. So I went down there and I did get a few bits from there, and they did do the social distancing and stuff in there quite well. Better than the other stores, to be honest with you. So yeah, it's only £2 this. It's a pretty neat bowl. It is ceramic, and this is what keep all of his treats in. So yeah. So the other thing I got was this wheel. It was only £6, because I wanted something, because I used to have this wheel, which it used to sort of sit inside the cage there, but it was taking up a bit too much space, and it was touching the ramp and everything, and I just wanted something that would give him a little bit more room to move around and stuff. So I got him this wheel, which was only £6. He loves it. He was on it last night. He was running really fast in it. It's just the right size for him. Not sure if he'll come out in this video, but not too sure where he is, to be honest. Must be down below somewhere, but he really loves this wheel. He, I said it was only £6. It was £6 for a small one, and £7-8 for a large one. But I didn't want a large one because that would have been too big. So I got him this one for £6. He's on it mostly every night. He's getting the exercise. It is sort of clamped underneath the platform at the moment because when he was on it, it was rattling against this bit here. It was rattling against that, so I just decided to clamp it underneath the cage so that it's nice and firm. So when he's running on it, it doesn't rattle. But he really loves this. As you can see, there is a bit more room in there now for him to move around, and obviously he's got his food bowl. That food bowl I got from Amazon, which was like £3 I think it was, or £5. And then this is the other thing that I got him, was this little, I wanted something to keep his mind occupied, so he isn't like bored in the cage. Because obviously we got his ball as well, what he can like run around in. But we, as you can see, there was a hole in there, and we put snacks and stuff in there for him. I just wanted something for him to be able to like kick around and stuff inside the cage. So we got in that, and then this is the thing that he came home in a box with. This was in his cage at Pet Home when I bought him. So I just wanted something with his scent on it, so that he can sort of like calm down, like not calm down, but sort of like get used to his new home and stuff. And the last thing that I got was these little like leaves and stuff. Don't want to wake him, but we got one there, and then also one there. I just want something with a nice little summery, like autumn type. I know it's not autumn, but something that adds to the ambience, like adds to the like theming of the cage. Because I wanted, as you can see, it is quite spacious inside with the wheel and stuff now. Because the other wheel down there, this one, it took over all the space basically. So that's why I got that wheel to put against there. So we've like got the wheel to be able to exercise. And then I just got these, they just sort of like clamp onto the cage, and the other side as well, clamps onto the cage. We put this over because in the winter time it does get quite cold, and then just keeps the breeze off the cage a bit, and it does still give light inside the cage, so that's good. So yeah, just wanted to buy these. These were £2. They were. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna get two, because they did like mushrooms as well, but I thought, and then I saw these and I thought, yes, I have to get those, because those will look nice hung in the cage. So yeah, as I say, everything that I bought, I'm gonna put the prices on the screen, and then you guys can go and check it out online for yourselves. I'm gonna shut this door now. Yeah, I'm quite happy with the purchase as it is. If he's going to use it, I'm going to buy it again. You know what I mean? So, he loves that wheel, and he does love these little leaves and stuff, and obviously his snacks and his little ball there. He was on it last night, we put a treat in it last night, and he was trying to get inside it, and he does go inside it and take treats out, which is good. So, yeah. So, I'm just going to give you all like a quick rundown of how to like care for your hamster, like if you've ever got one. I've been thinking about like how I wanted to do this last night. I've been wanting to do a video like this for a while, because I've already done like a pets at home like haul in the past, which is over on my other channel. So I'm just gonna give you like a quick rundown of how to like clean the cage, and how much food they need, and water, and bedding and stuff like that. So what I tend to do is, because we've obviously had hamsters for like a few years now, so we're pretty like normal and prone to know what's going on. So what I normally do is, I get the cage, I empty it all out, I put my hamster in his bowl to let him run around for a bit, empty it all out, gut it all out, and then take all the wheel, the platform, the food bowl, the water, and I take it all downstairs. I disinfect all the cage with, normally use like just like fairy liquid soap, just because that's got disinfectant in it and it kills all the germs. So I'll put a bit of that on the soap, on the sponge, sorry. Clean all the cage inside, sort of disinfect it all, and then what I do is I get the platform, which has got his hut, and his snack bowl, and I disinfect all that. I wipe it down, top and bottom, and I don't do the outside of the cage because he doesn't normally use that, but I do wipe it down. I disinfect all inside the cage as well, make sure there's no like dust or anything in it. Then I wipe it down with like either a tea towel or just like an old like bath towel type thing, and then I bring it up upstairs, put fresh bedding in it. I do his tubes as well, so the tubes downstairs, clean all them out. I should probably do that today, because it does need cleaning out today. I take all of his food out, put fresh food in it as well, put fresh water in it, so everything's fresh and everything smells really nice. Then I put all of his cage back together, and then bring it back upstairs, put it back in a room where it is. And then that's all his cage done, and then I put him back inside, and it smells really, really nice. The reason I use fairy liquid is because it's quick, it's easy, it's got all the disinfectant and stuff in it that you need. It's just to like disinfect it all really, especially with what's going on now. I'm a bit more like cautious because I don't obviously want hamsters to like catch anything that's going on, but our pets can't catch it apparently, so that's a good thing. But now with his food, hamsters don't need a lot of food. You need like a little bit in, because sometimes they do take it and then store it in the cheeks, and then they go and put it in the like little foraging type like little like corner like they've made themselves. Because what I do is that I put fur inside his hut, and he takes all the fur out sometimes and goes and puts it elsewhere in the cage and makes himself like a little hole where he mixes the wood shavings and the fur. It's quite clever how he does it actually. But they don't need a lot of food because they store it in there sometimes with them, and then when they do want it, it's there. But every time I go and like clean out his cage, it's always like underneath the wood shavings, all of his food and stuff. So they don't really need a heck of a lot. I got him the little the biggest ceramic bowl, because it's just right size for him, and he does go and sit inside there and takes all of his food out of there. So so that's like with the food and stuff. Now with the water, clean it out every day. Like try and get some fresh water every day. Make sure it's got no like condensation in the little little water bottle, because it's not fresh then. So make sure you like get some fresh water every day, and that keeps your hamster happy then. But with like the wood shavings and stuff, as I say, I do put this stuff. I do put this stuff on top after I put the main wood shavings on. I do put this stuff on top, like on top of his normal wood shavings, so it's like nice and soft for him. And then I've obviously got the other wood shavings as well, which I put a thick layer on the bottom of it for him. This is the bowl that I used to have for his food. As you can see, it is quite small, because this is the one that actually came with the cage. It is quite small, so that's why I get the larger one. Then obviously the fur side of it as well. I got this from Asda. It was like £2 from Asda. It's super soft. As you can see, it is quite soft. That's the stuff that I put in. If you were just wondering what sort of fur and stuff to get, so yeah. And with what's going on at the moment, try and get him out your hamster out as much as possible. I get him out of my hands and I just let him roam around and he just loves it. So yeah. Try and get your hamster out as much as you can. They do love attention, because my hamster keeps coming up to the bars every time I walk by, and like last night he was looking for attention, so I had to get him out for a bit and stroke him. So he's really, really friendly. So yeah, that is my whole video, and hope you all enjoyed. As I said, I will link the channel down that I've been watching. She's called Malika Hamilton on YouTube. So if you want to go and watch her, I'll put her channel link in my description, so you guys can go and check her out. I watch her every time she uploads, and I just find it really helpful, because you actually get a lot of my sort of like inspiration type thing from her videos to you know, what to buy for my hamster and stuff like that. So thanks very much for watching, folks. Stay safe, and yeah, subscribe and like and comment, and I shall see you all in the next one. Cheerio, folks. And Pets at Home is open online, and the stores are open all over the UK as well, with social distancing, obviously. So if you want to go and check out some good bargains and stuff there, that's why I love it there, because the prices is just so good, and I just love shopping there and treating my hamster. I treat the hamster more than myself sometimes, but you know. So yeah, just a little side note for you guys. They are open. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I shall see you all in the next one.